So one of the most scary parts is just going in here and discovering whether there's actually somebody here or not.
To do the
Imagine a normal knife, it's not meant to stab, but they use a tape. You can see how much easier it would be to feel it. Like it would be how much easier it would be to freaking stab the crap out of somebody with that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. Today we are in Cape Coral, Florida, and we're gonna go into the famous Carpet Trail homeless camps of Florida, and we're gonna talk to some veterans that are homeless in these woods in Florida. All right, guys. So we are in Cape Coral, Florida. All right. So this is a large homeless encampment here. We're gonna see a lot of stuff today. We're not gonna actually go into this camp because it looks like it could be inhabited, and we don't want to infringe on their space that they've got here. But basically, you can see whoever's here is actually working. You can see they got some air conditioners. They're doing some scrap metal work. So the person that's living here is doing scrap metal for a living. So we got my friend Kevin with us today. So we're thinking that because this is near the Veterans Center, that there are going to be veterans out here. We'll find out. It's a huge homeless encampment, and you can actually see it from satellite. And I did not know there were homeless camps in Cape Coral, but there are. You can see fresh bicycle prints here. So there are people back here. Somebody dug a hole here.
Plant stuff easy with it.
Yeah.
Dirt. Yeah.
So somebody might have been burying their human matter there. There's somebody back here. There's a bicycle trail. So we are in Cape Coral, Florida, and as you can see, these are really massive homeless camps. Probably they're using this area as a toilet. You can see the flies on the ground, and they've been digging holes. So this is going to be a trail they're using as a toilet, basically. There's a lot of dumping and littering as well. This is felony dumping right here. Somebody just got rid of this trailer back here. Axles. Wow. Whew. We got a laptop and we got a suitcase, so this could very easily be somebody who's doing like car break-ins. So a lot of times people ask me, why do the homeless people, why do they have so much garbage? Well, in this field of debris out here, they can hide anything they need that's valuable. Whereas if they had a very neat, orderly camp, somebody could come in and quickly identify the valuables and steal them. And again, you're on land you don't own, so you can't really make a police report. But yes, we are in Cape Coral, Florida, and that is one of the reasons why the homeless people do not throw away their garbage. They keep their garbage in their camp, because if they have anything valuable, they can hide it in their garbage. And if somebody were coming to steal, they would have to dig through the garbage to find the valuable. So that's one of the reasons why these homeless camps are so kind of prolific at having garbage. You can see the trail we're on, there's carpets on it. You could probably drive a car back here, but we're scouting it out on foot. People that do construction, they throw out the carpets, and then the people that live in these homeless camps will grab that stuff. It's a huge area. But yes, that answers your question. I know it's been a very popular question on our YouTube channel. Maybe we've discovered the secret Carpet Trail homeless camp. This is the Carpet Trails right here. I don't know if there was another one. I've heard rumors about the Carpet Trails, and I had never seen it. But you can see there's definitely carpet trails here. I don't know if this is the one they call the Carpet Trails. Here's a very makeshift camp. We got some barbed wire. We got 2 mattresses. Yeah, this is definitely worth money. A little bit of copper and barbed wire. So I'm gonna guess the people living in this homeless camp are doing scrap metal to survive. That's a roll of barbed wire right there. More knives over here and spoons. Hats, spoons everywhere. Tent right here. Tent right here. You can see the bathrooms over there. You can see the toilet paper. Crazy. And over here we got some bicycle parts. Some Gatorades.
Yeah.
That looks like meth, right? Am I mistaken for thinking that might be meth? See the blue color? That's like a shake and bake meth right here, dude. Mountain Dew. Dude, this is like some shake and bake meth right there. We are almost certain that's meth right there. Yeah, they're gonna use the barbed wire. But you go figure. What do you got right there? Oh, they got the canopy. I didn't even see that, man. Yeah, they're sleeping up there. They got their little hammock.
There's pallet up there.
Pallet up there. Oh, dude. Check this out. We're not even on point, dude. This guy could have been on top of us, dropped a freaking brick on our head and killed us. And then I didn't even notice it. You're on point, dude. Look how high that pallet is, bro. Look. There's one way the crap up there. Look at that. Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you could have come to this homeless camp. We were just in danger. We didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
They could have dropped a freaking cylinder block on our head and killed us from up there. We're not paying enough attention today, guys. This is super sketchy out here. So go figure. We came underneath here. We didn't even recognize it. But you can see there's a pallet right up there. There could have been a dude way up there, dropped a freaking cinder block on our head and killed you. You would have never even seen it. So this may not look like a dangerous setting, but boy, oh boy, it's military tactics.
Yeah, that's a setup, yep.
Yeah.
And that's being above your head. You won't see him. Probably gonna put those other pallets up there too.
Yeah. So super. So now when we're walking through here, we got to even look at these trees up top before we walk in. Walk in slow. Dang, this is a whole different level of sophistication out here. Tactical crap. But this might be the famous carpet trails. I've been looking for these homeless camps. I've heard about them for years. The carpet trails. And we haven't found them yet. It's a clearing down that way. See how that tree's going like that though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess there's something over here because it's wide open, but I wanna go this way. See what's going on over here. Look at the barbed wires. See that? That'll cut you up pretty bad. So somebody's got a little spot back here. Looks like I think the cops might have came through and cut up people's tents. That's a weapon right there. Look at that little piece of slicer spoons. And they slice up the tents. They slice up the mattresses so that they can't come back. Yeah. This is an improvised weapon. This is like a prison type weapon right here, dude. Yep. This is crazy stuff back here. You can see that they use tape and a piece of metal to improvise a freaking... Imagine a normal knife, it's not meant to stab, but they use a tape. You can see how much easier it would be to feel it. Like it would be how much easier it would be to freaking stab the crap out of somebody with that.
Oh yeah. Sharp point right there.
Yeah, because normally the handle, you have less of a handle. But with the tape holding it, this is actually turns this into a more... So this is a real freaking weapon right here, dude. This is like... This is some prison crap right here, dude. So this camp here, there's some pretty scary crap back here. Walk through this trail, you can see they got these vines here, these green vines, and they'll cut you up pretty bad. The famous carpet trails from Southwest Florida. I thought it was somewhere in Port Charlotte, but apparently there's carpet trails here as well. You can see that all this here has carpet trails going all through it. I don't know, maybe we are in the famous carpet trails. I'm pretty sure this is what they call the carpet trails. There's enough here where it's big. Now up ahead, I can see from satellite imagery, there's a huge pile of garbage up ahead somewhere. We should be about to it by now. Guys, so I think we have discovered the secret carpet trail homeless camps. This is the stuff of legends here. What do you think? We've been a mile of carpets roughly?
Yeah.
Shopping cart there, so that's going to be a big encampment back in there. Guys, we are in the famous carpet trails finally. Look at this. It's about a mile of carpets. Okay, guys, so there's a huge camp here. I don't know if it's inhabited, but there's an entrance right there. Alright guys, so we are in the big carpet trails, the famous homeless camps. And this is a huge homeless area now. I believe law enforcement came through and cleared this area out. But you can tell the cops came through and shut this down. Needle right there, look. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because there's people up ahead and I don't want probably where that blue tarp is over there. Got the water? Oh. Alright, cool. We want to explore as much as we can before we encounter the people, so. But there's going to be people up ahead. These are the old carpet trails. This is crazy to think that this is in Cape Coral, Florida. Coming through. This is nuts. Look at the size of this crab. There's gonna be somebody here. It's big. Wow. There's gonna be several.
You burn those tires at night and they'll keep up to the smoke.
Yeah, that's what they tell me to burn plastic. Little bridge right there. Right there. These are the famous carpet trails. So we could probably bring the water this way. Have her come through here and bring in the water once we encounter people. These are the carpet trails, guys. They got music playing, their own phone ringing.
Yeah.
Sophisticated. We'll come back. Let's get moving. We could probably bring waters here for sure. There's people back here. There's gonna be a lot of people back here. Big camp over here.
Oh, thank you. The fresh mangoes.
I'm Jose, buddy. I'm Jose, brother. I'm a YouTuber. I go to homeless camps all over Florida. You might have seen me on the internet.
Oh, yeah, I thought I recognized you when
Yeah,
you
and my buddy Kevin.
Yep.
Nice meeting you, man.
Cool, man.
We're just here to help you out.
Is this
Anything
what they
we
call
can
the
do for you.
carpet trails?
No.
No?
No, that's going to be when you come off the road right there.
Yeah.
If you just went to the right.
All right, guys. So we're gonna meet Katie out by the trail, and she's gonna pull the truck up so we can get these guys some waters, and hopefully we can just see how they're doing. Obviously, this is the area I guess they call the carpet trails. We've been looking for this homeless camp for years, trying to find it. We finally ran into what's possibly known as the carpet trails. All right, we'll give this buddy a case over here. Is that the gentleman up front? We'll give him a case of water. That is camp right there? All right. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your help. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Just leaving y'all some water here, man. I know it's hard as crap to bring it back here. You have a beautiful day, brother. Yep, have a beautiful day. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, sir. I know that's the hardest part. Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, I know, buddy. It's a risk, but we're doing it. Without a doubt. Appreciate it. So we still got, so that one for your spot?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it was good.
This is the camp we were at earlier, right?
Yeah, no, we've never been here.
Take and all of
So you're a veteran
Uh-huh.
and you're homeless.
Yes.
How does a veteran end up homeless? Does that make sense?
7 years ago, I came here. The girl that I was at that time I was involved with was a nurse.
Mhm.
That was the nurse for my father,
Mhm.
my grandfather, and my mother when they passed away, one
Okay.
at a time in an 18-month stretch.
Gotcha.
And after that, we started dating. We were together for 3 years,
Mhm.
and she used to work down here, so she wanted to go ahead and start all over again. So we left Indiana and came down here again. And when I got here about 2 months after she did, because I had something I had to take care of in Indiana first. She went in and come down, and when I come down, all the money that I'd sent her and everything, and the place where she was living, was visited by the guy that owned it. He said he wanted some money because he hadn't seen any money the
No.
whole time. So
Mhm.
all the money that I sent her, I said, "What the hell did you do with the money I sent you?" She
Mhm.
said, "I started smoking crack."
Oh,
And I said, "Just hold on." And I walked past her and went in the bedroom, loaded my stuff in the bag, and walked out.
Yeah.
And that's how I became homeless.
gotcha. Cool. So you look pretty healthy.
Yeah.
You don't look, for being homeless, you look like you're working out and staying healthy.
Yeah. Well,
Is it optional or that you're
No.
back here, or is
no,
it just,
in '96
yeah,
when they were, I joined for 2 years.
yeah.
Well, 6 years and 4 months in,
Mhm.
I said, "You know what? I'm done." And they said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I ain't killing for you no more." They said, "What?" I said, "I'm not killing for you no more." And they said, "Well, you hadn't been 7 years. You got to have 7 years before
Yeah.
you can go." I quit.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, okay. That's what you tell everybody else. I'm telling you now. I'm looking in your face.
Yeah.
I ain't killing no more. So I'm done."
You made that decision for yourself.
Yeah. And he said,
All right, I can respect that.
He said, "Well,
Yeah.
they locked me up for 47 days.
Yeah.
And after 47 days, they couldn't let me go."
Gotcha.
I said, "So what now?" And they said, "Just get out of here."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, so you finally seen it my way, huh?" They said, "Yeah." So when they just wanted to go ahead and give me this and give me that, and I said,
Yeah.
"You know what? How about you just go ahead and stick it in your ass?" And I'm out.
Yeah.
I just walked away.
You walked away.
Yeah.
So does that make it difficult now for you to receive any type of benefit as a veteran?
Actually, it
Mm-hmm.
just made it all gone.
So there's
at
no.
that time, but no,
so-
now it's just like it was that many years ago.
Yeah.
It's like it's 96 again.
Okay.
So it's like everything that I stopped right then, I got to start it right back up.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a hassle. Like I said, I got to get the paperwork in order
Yeah.
for it to fall in. But,
Okay. What are they? You got to find your IDs and military IDs and like
Yeah.
probably a nightmare.
Yeah. When I got here and
Yeah.
I became homeless, I was homeless for 6 to 7 days. Something like
Okay.
that. And my phone, my wallet, gone.
Gone.
Matter of fact, all my paperwork, period.
Yeah.
So everything that I had that would have showed you what my paperwork stopped,
Yeah.
it's all gone.
Gotcha. So one of the most common things that happens to people the second they become homeless, if they've never been homeless, they don't realize that everything out here gets stolen off the bat.
Oh, absolutely.
So until you get older and smarter, then you realize you got to hide your stuff better and all that.
Yeah.
But at first, when you first become homeless, people don't realize that just about everything you got gets stolen.
Yeah.
And then you have no ID, you have no identification, and then you're practically nobody, I guess.
If you get all my stuff, yeah,
Sorry, my camera's not focusing.
to do the stone.
Gotcha.
What do you think? It had a red one in it,
Yeah.
and I found this one out here.
Wow.
Yeah, and I put it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
55.
all right. So I see you got the microphone.
Yes, sir.
You did some singing, some music.
Yeah, I played in school too,
Yeah.
and I was fortunate, man. I actually was taught by a guy that was really together with everything.
Yeah.
And he got me to go one Saturday, one Saturday
Yeah.
a month for 2 years.
Yep.
And I would go to New York, and I would play with the Philharmonic, and I do it's called a kettle. I don't know if you know what the drums are. They're about this big around, and they're about this tall.
Is that a big giant one?
Yeah, really big. And sticks are about like this long. And
Yeah.
Big deals on the end of them. But it's not really foam. It's more like a
It's like a fuzzy. Yeah.
But it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah.
Cuban, so when I was growing up, I always had bongos and congas.
I was freaked out because I was only
Yeah.
it's like six. It started at 16,
Yeah.
and I'd get to go from Indiana, and it was like, I mean, because I was in the country, man. I didn't see anything like that.
This is why you buy a truck right here. Hey, buddy. All right, man.
So we're sailor camp?
Not too far from here.
Okay. You can take this route out.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we're gonna enter the famous carpet trails, and there's probably gonna be people back here. This is a huge homeless camp. You can see right when you enter, there's a bridge here. It's an improvised bridge. We'll go real slow in case it's, I don't know if it's Booby. You're skinnier than me. You go first. Go easy on it. Okay. You good? Oh, you got it on the wood?
Yeah, maybe try the side.
Okay. Try the side.
Yeah.
Wow, I just firmer here.
Good. Okay.
It was too for my weight. We're on it. That's the bridge right there. This is Florida, y'all. These are the famous carpet trail homeless camps. We're just gonna move through. We've already talked to a few people, so we're not gonna. A lot of tree cover. And look at the amount of garbage here. Crazy. Look at this, dude. What? There's a motorcycle carcass here. There's a chair to sit. You can see the amount of garbage is insane. Some type of Mexican Mayan. Toilet plunger. We got some food everywhere. Lots of food here. So one thing you'll notice about homeless camps here in Southwest Florida versus other places is there's a lot of food down here. You can see a vape pen over there, but obviously lots of food here compared to other places. A lot of these other homeless camps are just simply not going to have much food at all. Keep moving through here. So what this homeless camp has a lot of is a lot of veterans, because again, there's a veterans helping center around here, and that means lots of military people out here. But again, lots of scrap metal right there and wire, and it's crazy to think that this is in Cape Coral, Florida. It's hard to believe that this is Cape Coral, Florida. Many years ago, I made a video about Cape Coral, Florida, and I said Cape Coral was the best city to live in America. But despite that title of being one of the best places to live in America, there are places like this. There's a bicycle trail right through here. That's fresh. That's fresh. There's gonna be somebody back there. Okay. Not sure if it's even worth continuing on this trail. Wow. But to think that this is in Cape Coral, Florida, guys, and we are not in North Fort Myers, we are in Cape Coral. Crazy. Big open area over here. This is huge. Huge. And this is the start of the carpet trails here. We kind of intercepted the carpet trails in the video later on, where they, kind of halfway. But this area back here is the start of the carpet trails. And I think I somehow thought this was in Charlotte County, so there might actually be another homeless camp that also has the title of the carpet trails. You can see here, all these trails have carpet trails. So this is the start of the carpet trails, and I guess these are abandoned camps for the most part at this point. I think law enforcement's probably been rummaging through here and making people leave some of these camps behind. So far, haven't seen any needles. Have you seen any needles?
No.
I haven't seen a single needle here yet. Okay, so here, I think that's the trail right there. That's the carpet trail going that way. We were on that earlier on today's video. So we're kind of at the start of the carpet trails here. And these carpet trails run for miles. There's young people. They're talking. Young people are... There's canoes. Carpet trails. Survey marker there. There's a camp over here. Oh crap. I'm gonna skip on this one, bro. Let's get back on the trail. I'm gonna call it a day. This seems like this is way too sketchy.
I could try one.
Wanna try? Alright, let's go. Look at the garbage piles. Coming through, coming through! Holy crap. Coming through, coming through. Hey, what's up? You want to just call it a day, bro? You want to keep going or you want to call it a day?
Yeah.
Let's go get some Cuban food?
Up to you.
Yeah. Let's go back out.
Because down there's the dead end. I don't
Yeah.
know much. She didn't say anything back there.
Yeah, nah, what she told you might not even be relevant.
Yeah.
But I just know the type of camp that's probably best avoided.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too much stuff here that's like fresh.
Yeah.
So it's probably best just to roll out. They were friendly though, but it's not worth, it's just too much going on here. You remember we could probably call it this, right? I know we came in through there, but we'll go out this way. So what are your thoughts on what you've seen today, bro? Kind of crazy.
Yeah. That as far back in here, there's all that
Yeah.
different. It's like a community back there. A whole
Yeah. The whole carpet
different-
trails.
Yeah.
There's a sandal right there on the
Only
trail.
approach. I never seen that before.
The trail. So what they do with it, that means don't pat. That means do not enter.
Oh.
Yeah, shoe on the trail means do not enter. It means it's inhabited. But this is the start of the carpet trails, and it looks like basically their camp is right on the trail now. So to keep going on the trail, we would have to go straight through their camp. Now I got a feeling there's a lot more to see back here today, but we didn't go that way. Want to go that way?
Yeah.
Let's go that way. You know, I haven't seen a single needle today though.
Yeah.
Well, we did find out stuff that looked like meth though, right? But I haven't seen any needles. I've seen more food than needles out here today. Oh, there's a pill bottle right there. There's another pill bottle. So this is old stuff. There's always people like, why are you picking up old pill bottles? Like, well, see the Ziploc bags right there. Pill bottle. So right here we got 3 pill bottles right here. Food, we got food everywhere back here. I guess they get food from the VA and people make donations and stuff. So one thing that's different about this homeless camp, like I was saying, you see water bottles. Lots of water bottles. You know, you can see water bottles there, Powerade bottles. A lot of these homeless camps, you don't even see water bottles. In Southwest Florida, there's a little bit less addiction and more elderly and infirmed homelessness and people who retired early and couldn't afford it. But even in here, we're seeing pill bottles. This right here, they get high with this stuff right here. They steal these from people's garages and sheds, and then they huff on it. So, and there's another pill bottle right there. So, in this area, we're finding a lot more pills. Many times when you see suitcases like this, you think, oh, it's a homeless person that became homeless, and then they left their stuff out here. But more realistically, this is somebody who broke into a car and, you know, left their car by the airport or a hotel, and then they did a smash and grab. And then a lot of times these are like smash and grabs where they break into cars and then they drag everything back here. Also, you can see another pill bottle right here on the floor. So we're starting to see a lot of pill bottles and a lot of signs of smash and grabs. But there's still an awful lot of food back here, which in a lot of these homeless camps you just don't see it. You can see some tampons in here, a lot of food, lots of water bottles, and a lot of these homeless camps you just simply will not see anything like that. You won't see any food or any water bottles because the people, every dollar they got, they're consuming it, you know. So they don't buy water, they don't buy food. Yo, look ahead. Is this the same camp as earlier? Or a different one? Hello? Coming through. Anybody here? Anybody here? Again, a lot of these homeless camps back here are smash and grab, so you can see a nice Coach bag. This is a really expensive bag when it was bought, but somebody probably just left it in a car and it was a smash and grab. I think this is an abandoned spot right here. You can see they're collecting all types of stuff. Anybody here? Coming through. I think this is abandoned. I gotta go look. That's the fun part. Coming through. Anybody here? Coming through. It's safer approaching it through that end. So this is when I approach these homeless camps, many times they look like they're abandoned, but a lot of times there'll be somebody there hiding. They just don't want you to know they're there. So one of the most dangerous parts of these homeless camp tours is actually going into these camps without knowing if there's somebody here. As far as I know, this looks like an abandoned site, but there could be somebody hiding in here. So one of the most scary parts is just going in here and discovering whether there's actually somebody here or not. So I've identified that I'm here loudly, but sometimes even after that, if there's somebody in there hiding, a lot of times the people hiding could ambush you as well. So it's very dangerous. So let me try to get in here and confirm whether this is abandoned or not. And again, we're kind of like in a shanty town at this point. This isn't, and a lot of these things are booby trapped. So you just kind of want to be really careful. You can see there's a ladder here. A lot of times these things are going to be booby trapped. Coming through. Okay. So, nobody here. Okay, we're good. So this side is absolutely nuts. This is just crazy, guys. I think it's an abandoned camp. I still have to get inside. All right, everybody. So I got to go in there and see if this is an abandoned camp or not. This is kind of like a shanty town. It could easily be booby trapped. Nuts. Do you smell a cigarette? Somebody's smoking around here. You smell it? So there could be somebody here. There's also an entrance that way going to the river. You can see there's a river, a pond there. I do think there's somebody around here smoking a cigarette. I can smell it. But anyways, I got to get in here and see if this is abandoned or not. I do believe there's nobody in here. So you want to follow me or you want to go in? Okay, we're going in. Okay. We are inside of an abandoned homeless camp. This is nuts. The roof's already caved in. So this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Come on in here, guys. Well, this crap could fall on us. This is crazy. Come on in here, bro. This is nuts. This thing could fall on us at any moment. This is nuts.
Yep, definitely.
We are inside of somebody's abandoned homeless camp. This is like a shantytown type homeless camp. Notice how when we were out there we couldn't see in, but see how they got that screen? They can see us. So if somebody was, in here, they could look out and see us, but we couldn't see them. Super strategic. So this thing is already caved in. I'm just sitting down here. My back is killing me. Let's see if we can walk through here. They have an aquarium up in here. Look at that, bro. They got a barbecue grill and an aquarium up in here. That's pretty cool. Chair to sit on. They got a sky view over here. There could be a lot of snakes and spiders in here. Look, dude, they got their barbecue grill over here. They're hiding their copper inside of it. All their copper and cable to sell for scrap metal. Coming over this way, you can see some personal items, and I guess at some point there was a back porch over here. Oh, now, wow. I love to discover these ones when they're abandoned, because you can really just take your time and explore what these people were living like. This camp does have a lot of pill bottles everywhere. So here we are in the woods. This is crazy. This is somebody who had a camp here for a long time. We didn't look on top. We've seen that to be a problem area. So let's take a look at the water view they got. They got water view. Now, keep in mind that this could be booby trapped. Anywhere in here could be booby trapped. So you got to be really careful. You all right?
Yeah.
I haven't found any needles yet. But there's a lot of pill bottles. Look at the amount of pill bottles. There's pill bottles right there. There could be needles all through here. This seems like a spot that would have needles. So far, no needles. Now, they've been throwing their garbage into this river here. Somebody had an affliction for coffee. You can tell there's creamer everywhere. So you can see here kind of some contamination. Take a look at this, guys. So far, I haven't seen any needles, but there sure are a crap load of pill bottles. And there's some type of a ditch system here. We're gonna have to be really careful. I want to see their water view over here, because they do have a waterfront property. But you sure you want to walk through the middle of that? Well, you're skinny. You can do it. I can't. I gotta walk on. Whoa! Watch out for nails. See that nail right there?
Oh.
If I wasn't wearing boots, you see that nail? See that nail right there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's usually booby trapped. That's got cardboard on it, so be careful walking on that. You smell the poop back here. This is their toilet. You can smell it. Now, even though this camp has been empty for a while, you can still tell that this is the toilet. You can tell because there's a toilet right there. But you can also tell because you can smell it, right?
Yep.
You can smell the human feces. So this is their toilet. Now, they've created hoses. That's to catch the water falling from here, dripping down into there to collect water. So this would have been a bin to these hoses that would grab all the water coming from here so that they would have water where they use their bathroom. So this is their bathroom here. That would have been their toilet right there. You can literally smell it, but I want to see, there's probably alligators in this water. I would be real careful. You can see how they're drying their clothes up. There's somebody back here. Doesn't that clothes kind of look fresh?
Yeah.
So this is actually may not be an abandoned camp. That makes it that much more dangerous for us to be back here. But here's a canal. And you can see that they have a, maybe that's the shower. What do you think, bro? You think that's the shower?
Yeah.
You see the little plastic? Maybe that's so that they can shower there or wash their clothes. I mean, think about it. If their clothes is up there, that means somebody's showering here. Think about how many alligators there would be in this water, guys. This is alligator alley right here, dude. This is not the place. Let's get up out of here. Let's roll up out of here. You smelled that cigarette earlier? Watch out, dude. Don't walk on the metal. Remember, there's nails on that plywood. So I do believe it's an abandoned camp, but you know, could be transiently people coming in and out. Time to leave. This has been crazy. We came in that way. Jewelry. See the jewelry?
Yep.
It's a lot of vehicle break-ins, a lot of robberies. Let's get up out of here. Poker? Ships? Poker, anybody? Let's get up out of here. Another book bag here. These people are just doing robberies all day long. That's kind of fresh bike trails. You smell that? Fresh human waste. Alright guys, so these are the famous carpet trails. Obviously we were not able to get too far into it today because there is a camp right on the trail. Try our luck one last time getting up out of here. That's it. Those are the famous carpet trails. What a crazy, crazy adventure. Right, so my buddy's telling me that those pill bottles are actually legitimate medicine, but again, you don't know just looking at them. I didn't see any needles. I didn't see a single needle here today. Question is, how is this Wendy's still open? Look at this thing. It looks like it should be a homeless camp by now. Look at this thing. How is this still open? Take advantage of the fact that we're in Cape Coral to get some Cuban food. What? So we're in Cape Coral and you can see there's people sleeping behind the gas stations, and I want to show you guys, we are literally off of Del Prado. Show you guys, you can see there's people there sleeping sleeping on the ground, and we are on Del Prado. This is Del Prado right here. I'll show you guys what intersection we're on. There's the sign right there, Del Prado and 10 Southeast. I have never seen homeless people like vagrant like that here in Cape Coral. So it isn't just a few homeless people hiding out in the woods, guys. Look, here we are. Del Prado and 10th Street Southeast, and we have people sleeping outside a gas station. On Del Prado, and I see people back there. I'm like, dude, there's just people sleeping. So we're not in Cape Coral, we're in North Fort Myers, but you can see right over there, they're building new apartments right over there. Right across the street from those new apartments is a homeless camp. And when you come in here, you can see that they're hanging feces. That's feces right there. You have a homeless camp here on the side of the road across from those new apartments over there. But if you just see, there's feces right there. And we're leaving because somebody's screaming at me. That's feces right there. Human feces screaming at me. We're leaving. I can see somebody screaming at me. I don't know where they're at, but I can hear somebody screaming at me to leave from somewhere. But there's going to be paraphernalia here everywhere. It looks like there's paraphernalia everywhere. This is all paraphernalia. But here is a homeless camp in North Fort Myers. Just a random homeless camp. There's paraphernalia. There's a needle right there. There's a needle right there. You can see the needle. Just show you guys what's going on here. On this side of the road is a new apartment complex over there. In fact, they just opened up a brand new Starbucks right over there. You can see back there, new apartments back there. So over there is a new Starbucks, new apartments. and new apartments going on over there. And over here, you have a needle right there, and that's human feces hanging off a bag. This is North Fort Myers, right outside of Cape Coral.